So, good morning. Hope everyone having a good day. I'm up getting ready for work. I am 3 days away from having my cornea transplant, and I am getting nervous. So, quick story, excuse my do-rag or head rag. So, quick story of how I got to this point. So, back earlier this year, Memorial Day weekend, I got an infection from my contacts. Um, and so went to the emergency room because originally I thought I had the pink eye. So I went to the emergency room and they gave me some drops the first night I went. They gave me drops. So I put the drops in. It was like a creamy drop. It wasn't a liquid drop, which at that time I didn't know that did not make sense. So I get those drops and I come back home, get back in bed, go to sleep. I wake up the next day and I go to work. All the entire day at work, my eye was just like running, right? And it was so sensitive to light, and it felt like something was kind of like irritating it from the inside out. But still, me um, having what I was told I had a scratch cornea, I was just trying to keep the cream drops and taking like Advil because it was aching a little bit, right? So that that Friday, I came home, still continued to do the drops, and then that Friday, I get up and go to work. But when I wake up that Friday, my eye is like super sensitive to light, right? So I go to work and I look like a pirate because I wear this eye patch, right? And like I could feel the liquid because the eye patch have actually I got it right here. So the eye patch has this little um I guess like whatever it's called, this little portion right here, like I could feel the liquid building up around that, right? But it still didn't dawn on me. I was like, okay, maybe it's healing. So I continue putting the creamy drops. It's like it's not getting better, right? So I go home. That night was actually one of my good friends' birthday party that I missed because I just felt horrible. So I go home, I get in bed, and Saturday I wake up and I have to work 9 to noon. And I wake up and I have this little, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like a cloud. It's like a grayish cloud. You probably can see it. Okay, you can see it there. You see it? So I have this grayish cloud, but instead of it being this grayish color, it was actually like yellow pussy. Freaked me out. Still, me not knowing no better, I'm thinking, oh, that's the healing process. So I go to work. Like literally the entire time I was at work for those 3 hours and 30 minutes, like I felt like I just wanted to literally just pull my eye out. It was that painful. And I'm like, no, something's not right here. So I leave work once I get off and then I go to a quick care closer to my home, and which was another quick care, not the one I had went to a couple of nights before. I go to that one and they look at me and he's like, oh no, you have to go to the emergency room, where it was a certain eye doctor that I needed to see, and they did not have that service at that quick care. So they like strapped me in this ambulance. The first time I ever been in one, I'm like weirded. I'm like creeped the hell out. Cause in my head I'm thinking like, Lord, this bill finna be crazy, right? Here I am about to lose an eye, and I'm thinking about the bill I'm gonna have to pay. So I pay. So they load me up. We go, and like as soon as we get to the ER, I guess they have this host of doctors are literally like waiting on me. Y'all, when I tell you it was something like out of a movie. Like I get out, they wheel me out of the ambulance, take me in, check me in, take me to this room, and like 6 doctors just rush in the room. I'm sitting there dazed and confused as hell because at this moment I still don't know it's my eye, but I still don't know it's like this serious, right? Right. So then they come in and say, oh, you have, yeah, I'm sorry for all the shaking. Sorry. They come in and say, oh, you have a bacteria infection that's set into your eye, and we have to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And I'm just looking at them like, well, am I going to keep my eye, or are y'all taking the eye today? Which one are y'all doing? So they come in and they put all these drops in it. And since like soon as they put the drops in, like the pain go away, and it was a numbness. Come to find out, like the pain go away. It's no longer sensitive to eyes lights, and they're just like all in my eye, and I'm just looking up, and I'm just looking at all these doctors with their breath coming from all different walks of life, and I'm just like, can y'all just put me to sleep? Y'all put me to sleep or put some mask on around here, because I can't stand the breath. It was just too much. So anyway, so in my next video, I'll show y'all pictures as well. So they come in, they put drops, and then they come and put more drops, and then they left out, they come and put more drops. I'm like, what the hell is going on? By this time, I could feel like what was originally running as more of a liquid, it was still running, but it was running more of, this is gonna be creepy, y'all. It was more of like a creamy liquid had started like draining from my eye, which it was drying on my skin. Have you ever had like candle wax dry on your skin and it makes your skin more, not as flexible, right? So it wasn't thick like that, but it was more of a creamy type substance that was coming from my eye. Creeped me out, but it was like drying up on my face, guys, and so it was making my face like real, like not as flexible as skin would be, I guess. That didn't even make sense. Anyway, you get it. So yeah, so after that, I stayed a day in the hospital because I know I'm finna shock y'all. I'm single. And so I had no one at home to wake me up overnight to take the drops, because I was doing 5 drops every hour in increments of 5 minutes. So I did 1 drop at 1 o'clock, 1:05, 1:10, 1:15, 1:20, right? So they made me stay in the hospital. So the next day, one of my good friends came in, who was a flight attendant, came in, picked me up, and brought me home and took care of me. Oh my God, right? Until I could just get the hang of waking myself up to do the drops. And so after that, it was just a process of going to the doctor. Originally, I was going to the eye doctor. I was going to a public clinic for, no shade to public clinics, but child, that ain't for me. Listen, I want to get in and get out, honey. I don't want to take a ticket, a seat, a number, and sit down and wait for y'all to call me. That ain't my thing. No shade, just tea. Ain't for me. Hello? Anyway, so I was going like 2 days a week when it first started. So it was like Tuesday and Thursdays I would go. And then the 2 days a week turned into like 1 day a week. And then just over a time period, the drops began to like, the drops began to like, I was starting to get removed from some of the drops. And instead of being like every hour, it went to like every hour and a half. It went to every 2 hours, then it went to like every 3 hours, then it went to like every 4 hours, and then it all of a sudden, I mean, just throughout the process, it ended up going to like 1 drop a day, right? And so now I'm left with this. So what's amazing about this, I am 2 days out from having my cornea transplant. I'm super excited, y'all. I'm so ready to see again. I don't know if you guys can notice right now, but this eye is kind of now a little bit, I guess they call it lazy eye. So now when I'm taking pictures, I'm like, I have to make my eyes look the same in the picture, right? I don't want to be like this in the picture. So now when I take pictures, I'm like, right? Anyway, so yeah. So I'm super excited. I hope you guys follow my process. I'll be posting more videos the closer I get to Monday. I'll be able to see again. I'm excited. That's how it all took place, and having a bacteria infection. Contact users. Listen when I tell you this. Make sure that you are taking your contacts out daily. You are cleaning your solution. I have started actually doing my solution like literally every day. Like, this has scared the hell out of me, so I do my solution every day. But what's crazy about that is, yes, I have started back wearing contacts in this eye only. No contacts in this eye. I can't even see out of this eye because I have the haze over it. It's almost like a Kleenex is in front of me. So, yeah. So after the bacteria was cleared up in this eye, I was able to start back wearing contacts in this eye. But before, and I was going through the process, I was wearing glasses. And so I have some pretty cool frames and stuff. So I was still looking, you know, real GQ or whatever. I was still real cute. I had a lazy eye. This eye was like really bad, y'all. It was like this in the beginning, like really bad. And then my eye was so unfocused. And I'm gonna post videos so y'all can see, but this eye would like look to like the left. So I could be looking at you and then this eye would be like drifted to the left because I had no control because it wasn't, the bacteria was in it and it wasn't focused. I couldn't see out of it. So I guess my brain or cells or whatever wasn't connect, were not connecting. So anyway, I'm just starting this, guys. Hope you guys follow my journey. I'll be posting today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, and Monday. I will post. But to show y'all me getting, you know, just getting prepared and what I can and cannot eat, what I have to stop drinking, and A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all of this amazing stuff. But yeah, I cannot preach it hard. I cannot preach it strong enough, hard enough, whatever you wanted me to say right then. Hell, I didn't even know what to say. But if you are a contact user, make sure you are taking, if your contacts are, you should be taking your contacts out daily. Now me, I was going 3-4 weeks, contacts were still in my eye. You know, I've been wearing contacts since I was 11 years old. So, and hell, back then I was probably wearing them at a month at a time, right? Like not taking them out and letting your eye breathe and all of that stuff. But hope you guys follow my journey. I'll be posting more videos before and after. And I look forward to you guys being with me to while I go through this process of seeing again. So I can be able to see the shade you go, what y'all been throwing at me since I've been with one eye. No, I'm just kidding. But hey, thank you guys for watching my video, and I'll be talking to y'all soon.